This time not quite a game recreation like some of the other videos we've done similar to this previously, but trying to race some of the cars that hopefully will be in the new Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown game that's coming up soon. So we raced a collection of cars, some of them spotted in the trailer, some of them from previous test drive games that we want to see return, and some newer cars that we hope will be in the new game that weren't necessarily in the previous ones. But yeah, a series of races in these cars. The first race being in a couple of cars spotted in the trailer, the Lamborghini Diablo, which is here, this obviously being the SV, and also the Dodge Challenger, which was spotted in the background, a little model of it spotted in the background of some of the stuff in the reveal stream. But yeah, that was our first race, Lamborghini versus the Dodge. Two cars which are pretty much confirmed for the game.
Beach to it.
Whoa, where's that going? Oh.
Oh, I must have hit the same thing on the wall as you did.
Yeah. Oh, stop understeering. There you go. So next up, we have another pair of cars spotted in the trailer, the Apollo IE up against the Koenigsegg Ruggero. Now there is some debate over whether it's a Ruggero or an Agera, but the shots make it look slightly more like a Ruggero, what we've seen in the trailer, and the Apollo was obviously spotted in the 3D modelling. Anyway, these were the next two we took for a race. Obviously another two cars spotted in the trailer that are pretty much confirmed for the upcoming game.
Ooh, much better.
Where's first place gone? Okay, these Chirons are a bit too fast.
Got one beside me that's speeding up. Go away!
Oh, they have to break through that. That's interesting.
Oh, bloody Koenigsegg pulls out of the bushes.
Yes, come on. No. Oh, that was
This
close.
thing better be easier to drive in real life.
So next up, our third race is the Porsche 918 up against Bugatti Chiron, obviously both spotted in the trailer. Chiron spotted right at the beginning and was quite prominent in the trailer, and the Porsche, which I actually mistook for a Ford GT somehow just because of the angle and the exhaust. The Ford GT is not in there anywhere, so that's not confirmed. Like I said, it was previously, but the Porsche was in there several times. It was in the poster in the background, there was a model of it, and it was in the trailer, so this is the one that actually was in the most different places during that reveal trailer. But yeah, this race, the 918 up against the Chiron, obviously with a load of the other cars thrown in that we think might be in the game, as with the previous two races. But yeah, these and another pair of cars that are pretty much confirmed for the game. And yeah, that's our final race of cars that are confirmed, and then we'll be moving on to some other cars that we hope will be in the game after this one. Oh, that Porsche just killed that Chiron.
Oh, I got it. Ooh. Try not to miss any of these banners. That Porsche didn't like me overtaking it, obviously. Put me straight into a wall.
What have we got in front? An Apollo and is that a Chiron?
Could be.
It looks blue. I think I'm going to finish third again. Don't think I'm going to get these two. Oh.
Another Chiron's overtake me. Bugger off, mate. Whoa. That's not good. Speed up.
So next up, a couple of races with cars that we hope will return to the series that have obviously been in previous test drive games. Starting off with this Zonda Cinque up against the Noble. So several Zondas obviously in the previous test drive game, but this was all prior to the Wyra coming out, so you'd hope that would be in there as well. But yeah, this was one of the more expensive Zondas in the game. I think it might have been DLC even. We had the Tricolore one which was in there as well. A few of the other special editions, but yeah, there were quite a lot of Zondas in the previous game in TDU 2. So yeah, we thought we definitely needed to include one of these up against the Noble, which I don't think is quite the same model that we had in the games, but yeah, two of the sort of more unusual brands that Test Drive is so famous for having, before a lot of other games added these sort of cars. So yeah, hopefully these kind of things will be returning to the game. But yeah, this is what happened with the race with the Zonda and the Noble, and we threw in a few other cars that we hope will return for the AI to be racing us with. But yeah, hopefully cars like this will come to the new game. Whoa!
Oh,
What's going on?
two of them are having a brawl. Push me off the road with crazy nutters.
It's funny, they all seem to drive quite smoothly until we go near them, then they start panicking. Why is that McLaren in the wall?
I've just hit the brakes in the middle of the road. Oh,
No, bounce off that wall.
Here we go again.
So next up, two very different cars from the previous two you just saw. Beetle versus 2CV. Quite a change from the Zonda and the Noble, but these two, obviously two of the wreck cars that you find in TDU 2, which was kind of the first game that kind of thing had been spotted in. Obviously we then had the barn finds in Horizon games. But yeah, Beetle and 2CV, two very different cars to the previous two you saw, in with a collection of other classic vehicles that hopefully we will see return. It would be nice to have the same kind of idea of finding the wrecks around the island in the new game. But yeah, Beetle versus 2CV in this next one. And these would obviously be returning cars if they were to be added to the game. No, I don't have enough power.
Neither do I.
I didn't need to slow down that much for the corner either.
Come on, more power, 2CV. Sorry, Josh.
That's okay. You slowed that Ferrari up. I'm through. And finally, we have the sort of wildcard round that we thought we'd throw in. Cars that we would like to see from manufacturers, from marques that haven't been in the previous two games. So I opted for this Zenvo, the new Zenvo with the wobbly spoiler that we've got in Forza, because we never had Zenvo in the previous games. I think the earlier Zenvo was actually about before TDU 2 came out. I might be wrong with my years, but yeah, it would be cool to see these come to the game, one of the more unusual brands that we haven't had, but it would kind of fit with the theme of Test Drive, where we often have these more unusual cars. So I took this and was up against the Alpine A110, which is hopefully quite likely to come to the game because it's a French developer that's actually working on this, so they have quite close links with Renault, I think, so hopefully we'll see some Alpines and things coming to the new game. But yeah, Zenvo and Alpine, two new brands that aren't in the previous two games we thought we'd take for a drive, and yeah, hopefully we will see these come to the new game. But yeah, this was the final race for today. Well, where's that going?
For a drive?
That Radical just... It's like, no, I'm going this way into the woods.
Taking a shortcut?
Yeah.
I know that Hennessy's going to go flying past me. That's the way, drift through it. Oh, don't push me off the track.
Well, it has so much grip once you get up to speed, it's just a little bit funny at low speed. Whoa! He's gonna stop there for some reason.
I drowned it.
Ah! Stop pushing me, Ultimate. Oh! Now the BAC's got past both of us.
That's right, I saw another car sitting in the crowd, it's alright.
Whoa, he's gonna brake there for no reason. Oh no, that's a wall. Still might win. Come on. Oh, that was close. So there we go. Those were the 6 races. The first 3 with cars we hope to see that we spotted in the trailer that are almost confirmed, I would say, now that they've been shown in that trailer. So the first 3 races with cars that we know are coming to the game, the Lamborghini and the Dodge, the Apollo IE and the Koenigsegg Ruggero, and the 918 and the Chiron. Then the 4th and 5th race, obviously in cars we want to see return. So in the Pagani Zonda and the Noble, so hopefully we'll see some cars like that return, as well as the Beetle and the 2CV, the sort of more odd cars that you wouldn't necessarily expect to see in there, that were obviously the Rex in TDU 2. And yeah, then race 6 are oddball cars, the Zenvo and the Alpine, which hopefully we will also see some brands like that coming to the game. I think the Alpine's very likely, but it would be cool if we had something like the Zenvo in there as well to go with the other sort of more extreme exotic cars. But yeah, that is going to be all for today's video, with the 6 races of cars we think will be and hope will be in the new test drive game. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will be doing a video looking in more detail at what a few things that make test drive from the previous 2 games, and thinking about what we want to see carried forward into the new games. So there will be a video sort of talking about that in more depth soon. But yeah, hopefully we see some of these cars added, as well as the ones we've already seen in the trailer. But yeah, like I say, that is going to be all for this video, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.